And I'm delighted that Chris Penrose has joined us from AT&T. You are the President of IOT at AT&T, is that correct?
That's correct.
You were doing a talk about, I suppose, the issues surrounding IoT at the moment, the Gartner hype cycle, and it's about to hit the peak, the trough of disillusionment. So what is going, I suppose, right with IoT, but what's going wrong with it so that it's hitting that trough?
Yeah, so what we're actually seeing is that we are seeing a lot of the solutions are really beginning to manifest themselves in the markets and all over the world across every vertical. So I think you have different verticals that are moving at different paces, but the connected car, for one, is moving at an incredible pace. You're seeing more and more cars are being connected up to not only provide information to the automakers, but also provide those capability sets to the drivers of the vehicle that want their cars to work kind of like their smartphones. But we are seeing a ton of activity happening in smart cities. That's part of the reason why we're here. Is we have a relationship with the IDA and with Dublin to figure out how we can bring some of the smart city solutions into the marketplace, whether it's around energy, around water, around traffic management, and even aging infrastructure. So I'm more bullish, on where things are going. I think there's always challenges out there we need to address around security, scalability, different standards. But at the end of the day, we're continuing to see an acceleration of growth and an acceleration of success in the market.
What's the issues around those kind of things? Because a couple of years ago, it was IoT was going to be the next big thing. It was going to change our lives forever. It was going to be in our homes, all that kind of stuff. So there's going to be fridges and our washing machines. And I actually did an interview with a company a while back called Smarter, who have a smart kettle. So on your way home, you can just start the kettle just so it gets in the door. So is it faltering from that point of view, or is it just simply the technology hasn't kept up to make sure that growth continues fast?
Yeah, what I think you're seeing is that you've got what I would call take the business-to-business side of IoT versus the business-to-consumer sides of IoT. And I would say that what you're seeing is from a business-to-business perspective, you're seeing more and more of these solutions that are really helping businesses transform the way that they're operating, that they're seeing some significant cost savings and efficiencies by deploying IoT solutions. When you're getting into the business to consumer, it's about creating that value proposition, that they're willing, and also that they're willing to pay for. And so I think that what you've seen is that I think the consumer side of IoT is not moved at quite the same pace as a lot of the hype, but you are seeing a lot of those things that begin to happen around smarter homes are coming, and having everything from your smart thermostat to the fact that as you're driving into your neighborhood, your car can now be connected to your house, so you can have your thermostat automatically change, the lights go on, and everything kind of happening automatically. You're seeing a lot happen in wearables. You're seeing a lot happen in a number of different consumer spaces, but I'd say you're seeing a faster deployment, and a more meaningful deployment happen on the business side, because they really are either transforming the way they're operating or even creating new revenue streams that they weren't able to do because they now have visibility into their end assets.
Absolutely, yeah. And business-wise, how does somebody like a big company like AT&T tackle that? Because you also have to have research and development, you also need a pipeline, but you also need sales as well. So how does a big company like you do that?
Yeah, so AT&T has been, stood up an independent IoT organization, almost 10 years ago, where we were, again, really focused on vertically understanding the industries, making sure we got the right engineering capabilities to take the idea and bring it to market, having the right product and strategy and pricing capabilities. So our team literally can go anywhere in the world. We can sit down with any business and talk to them from idea to implementation and lifecycle management of the solution. So that's, and whether you're one of the biggest businesses in the world to a startup in the garage, we want to be able to work with everybody to help you enable these devices to take them all over the world.
And how do you find the nuggets within research and development? Because research and development is probably another fancy way of saying trial and error. So how do you make sure that the discoveries that you make inside an R&D are the ones worth keeping, and then dispose of the ones that are not right for now?
Yeah, you've got to be able to fail fast in this space. But I would say that you've got, one of the nice things is because our group sits across all these different verticals, we're able to see what's working in one place that actually might be able to manifest, into another. And what we're really trying to do is make sure that where we are seeing the traction is where you're really solving problems, right? Where you're really creating an impact. And so we sit down. We have an entire pipeline process where we're looking at all the things that are coming in as far as potential opportunities, and then we're really continuing to move them through gates to see, are we getting to where we want to get to, and do we keep investing there, or do we need to say, that one didn't work so well, let's pivot to the next one. And we've done a lot to also, we don't have to develop all of it ourselves. We're really trying to reach out to the developer communities, give them the tools and the capabilities so they can create, and we can help enable them get their ideas quickly prototyped into the market so we can all learn faster.
And that's really, really interesting, because I know I recently started looking into augmented reality and things like that.
Sure.
And Microsoft did it with the HoloLens. They just released it onto the market and just went, developers, do what you want to do with it. And you're taking the same approach.
Absolutely.
Why is that? It's just simply to go find out what you can do with it.
What we've seen is, again, how do we make it easy for people to take their idea and implement it? And we've begun to put together, we've got an IoT starter kit that literally has your connectivity, your data collection platforms, your platforms to write solutions, and all the gear that you would need, just all in one box to be able to get up and running. Because what we tend to find is that, again, the best ideas are going to not just come from within our four walls, but really come across the ecosystem. So we've got a huge developer program ourselves. We've also reached into all the other major developer programs. And so if you think about the IBMs or the Amazons or the Ciscos or the Microsofts that have these big developer communities, we're also putting our tools into those environments so that any developer anywhere in the world that wants to create solutions can use AT&T's platforms to be able to make it happen.
Absolutely, yeah. No secrets in business anymore, apparently, either. Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us. Best of luck. Thanks for the talk as well today.
Thank you.
And talk soon.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Chris.
Okay, bye-bye.